We'll open developer guide first. We have reached till a starting of table, right? We have made a file table where we have seen table structure will be, we have two type of table we can write using two way, using HTML4 as well as HTML5. Using HTML5, some new tags are added. 3 extra tag is added. According to HTML4, you will have table. Table will have one tag called caption. After caption, you can write the TR. Table row is called. TR will have two sub-element. One is called TH, another one is called TD. TH and TD. Table heading and table data. Using table heading, we can represent any text in the bold, and using TD, table data, we can display the content as a normal text. Now, after that, for the table, we have some certain property, like when you are creating the table, you want border, you want table should come in left side, it should go right side. There should be sufficient space inside. There should be some kind of height, width. You can set some background also. You can set some alignment, top, bottom, left, right. So for that, we have some list of properties here that we need to implement and understand how the, okay. Right. So let's go now. Let me open the file what I have made for HTML. We have one file table called table1 and table2. I'll run both the file. We'll run both the file, table1 and table2. Okay. Table1 was something like basic table. Let me run that. What was the look of that? It's just like this. Suppose if you have one record, that one record table structure will look like this. Left hand side you will have heading, right hand side you will have the data. Okay, TH in the left side and TD in the right side. Table heading and table data. Second table structure was something like this. Second table structure was something like this, where we have follow multiple records. Like multiple records we have stored in a table. There we cannot display the table like first table. First table is for the single record and second table is for the multiple. There we have follow one TR where we wrote only TH, table heading. And remaining TR we have written TD. Only TD. Okay. So TH, TD, TR and table. 4 tags were the combination. Caption will be the user list, you can see it is coming from the caption. Caption will come on the top of the table. Caption will come on the top of the table. Now let us go. We'll create one more table. There we will see the next something. Right? Create a table. Give table name called table3.html. Sounds are coming here. Construction is going on. Table3.html. Table3.html. Start from HTML down. Follow the body tag. Head we will start following from CSS onwards. As of now, head is not required, so let it be till. Okay, next go after that, right here, a table, and table will have how many sub element? Two sub element. One is called caption. Caption used to create the headline of the table. There you can follow H1, H2, H3 to increase the font size. So suppose I wrote H1, inside I can write here customer list. Customer list. Now come down below, follow a TR, write a TH, table heading we are keeping on the top. There we can write here call serial number, and then we can keep a customer name. Then we can write a mobile number. Then write a city. Then write a call his service. Write one more TH. Call as a status. So hope everyone is writing. Now for this TR, we'll change the BG color, background color. Example, maybe orange color. So it will come like a table with orange color. Save the file. After that, we can run it. You will find table will appear, but where it will appear, we have not decided. Just simple table will appear. Now we'll write the direction of the table where it should go. So we'll write align equal to center. Table should appear, but it should appear in the center. Table should appear, but it should appear in the center. Okay. Now inside the table, there should be some sufficient space for the data. So for that, we have a property called cell padding. Cell padding used to apply the space inside. So I'll write here cell padding as a maybe little bigger, 15. So inside the cells, under the TH, whichever the spaces are there, it will have little sufficient space up to 15 pixel. Okay, ready? Let us run this page now and see how that look. Correct. Something like this. So what are the property you follow? You follow the property called align and then cell padding. And for TR, we follow the property called BG color to change the background color, right? Go ahead. Next, after that, we can write the width for this table. Width equal to 70% of the screen. So it will take how much? Full width, not full width. 70% of the screen it will take. Check once. Okay. Hope ready? Let us check now. So it's covering how much width? 70% of your screen. Okay. We'll discuss on percentage pixel when we need to write and all. Entire CSS is for that discussion only. Let's come now. Write the next TR. Inside that, you follow a TD serial number 01. Next TD customer name. Some name. Next TD mobile number. Something you can write. Oh, I should not write any number directly. Right. Next TD will be city name. Mangalore. Next TD will be service name. AC repair. Next TD will be status completed. Fine. So hope you are able to display one product details, one customer details comes like this. Now add one more customer. TR TD 02 next TD, Raj, next TD, 222, next TD, Bangalore, next TD, looking for job, next TD, in process. Hope two users is added. Check now. Add one more user. Suppose the third user we have in such a way, he has not mentioned the city name. The third user is in such a way, he has not added the city name. Okay. So how that, then how the table will look? First, before adding anything, for this table, add a border property. Then the self call span will be meaningful. BORDER, border equal to 1. This border 1. Border 1. Border 1. Now, for all the row and columns, there will be lining. Clearly showing yes, it's a start here, going here. Next user, number 3 we have, he has not mentioned the city. So how the table will look? Let's go. Add one TR here. That TR is something TD 03. He has called TD Manish. Next TD is from, his number is 333. And next city is not there. City is not there. Directly there is a service name. Called online education. Online training you can add. Online training. Next after that, TD in progress or process. In process. But he has not mentioned the city name. If you run your page, you will find table will look little incomplete. So now table will look little incomplete. See, status is Status is coming here in front of service. Service is going in front of the city, correct? So we have a logic. Logic says like one column is missing. One column is missing. That is after mobile. One column is missing. That is after mobile. One column is missing. That is after mobile. Okay. So why can't we do something? Why can't we do something? We will ask the mobile number TD to cover the next space also. So how many columns are missing now? One column is missing. That is called city. So we have a property called call span. Call span. Call span will help you. Call span will help you to combine the space of two or more columns. Call span will help us to combine the space of two or more columns. We have written here. Call span, it used to combine the space of two or more th and td. So at this place you can see what is missing. One td is missing. So we will ask the mobile number td to take the place of next td also. Yes. Using this one. Call span equal to 2. Current 1 td. 1 td is the current td and one more td. So 1 plus 1 will become a 2 td. So 1 is the current td and 1 td is missing. So total will become how many td? 2 td. So for that we wrote call span as a how much? Call span 3. Sorry, call span 2. Right? Go ahead. Check now. The space of missing TD got combined. The mobile number is taking the place of 2 columns. Service cannot occupy the space of city because only those columns can occupy who is the before that. Like suppose city is missing. So before city, which column is exist? Mobile column is exist. Mobile can take the place of next column also. But the service cannot take the place of previous column. Okay, let's go next. Add one more user. Add one more customer. So hope working. You have combined the space of how many columns? 2 columns. You combine the space of 2 columns. Add the TD 04. Next TD. Next TD is something. That is. Next TD will be for the mobile number. Okay, after mobile number, 2 more column is required. 3 column. Okay, let's add 2 more. One more call. Mention call daily. After that, he has not written anything. Mobile number, city name, and name he has given. He has missed out remaining 2 fields. That is what service is looking and what is the process. If the service is missing, definitely status will not be there. So now how many columns are missing? 2 columns. One is called service, another one is called status. So for the city here, we have last column is which column? City we have. Now for city, we will ask to cover the remaining 2 columns. So one is the city and 2 more are missing. So 2 plus 1, 3. So we will write here call span equal to 3. Then you will find table will come like is a complete table. ठीक है, save the file. Hope look like this. Three column got combined together. So are we getting idea? Call span meaning is what? Call span used to combine the space of two or more columns. Yes. Add one more TR where a customer have all the details. Okay, he has not missed out any columns. So let's go. Write a TD 05. Next TD is called some name. Next TD is his contact number. Next TD is his city name. Next TD is his service, what is looking for. Laptop repair. Next what is looking for? Chennai service and then status. Completed. Hope ready? Now, this table explain you complete about the call span, how to combine the space of two or more columns. Let's complete it quickly.
Hello. Hello.
Sir is not here though.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
So I have a doubt. I want to make the width of the column as fixed, and I want to make the text come in 2 to 3 lines. How can I do that?
Which line?
For example, we are adding here service. So I have added one more section called comments. So under comments or any suggestion section, the user will write these comments or suggestions. So under that thing, if the user is entering some data and I want to display that data in multi-line thing, how do I do that?
Where you want to?
Means in the same column.
Under the service only.
Yeah, under the service or something. For example, I have added one more column, say suggestions. So where the user can give suggestions and if they type big text and or if they type something kind of paragraph, and I want to display it in some multi-line format or something.
Right here, no multi-line. Suppose AC repair I have written. If write multiple
Okay.
lines to the new line automatically.
Okay.
Something like automatically it will go to the new line.
Okay.
This came to the new line.
Oh, automatically it will get adjusted.
Or another option like suppose if you want to display a small line but multi-line, in that we have also option. We
Uh-huh.
go here. Suppose user has entered the comment something. So here I will come down and will write a suppose p tag. It was not working. Something. Again user reply saying like working now. So multiple line also we can add inside the TD. A small or right here. First right here is written not working. Second here is written working. Let me run that. See what will happen here. Here repair not working. Multiple line you can add manually. Also you can break the line. Instead of paragraph you can write the BR. Instead of paragraph, we can write the division. We can add many multiple tags. We have to manage that.
Now, for example, if you are getting the text dynamically, not statically, I'm taking the input from the user, and the user has entered some suggestion. For example, some 10 to 20 lines he has entered, saying that these are all the suggestions which are required. And in service there is some issue. These are the things. I got a feedback from the user like that. And if I want to display it automatically, means dynamically kind of thing, where I want to break the things and do some spacing.
We are learning only HTML, no, as of now.
Yeah.
I have 10 plus solution for that, but once we learn technology, then only.
Okay.
If
But with HTML, these are the only possibilities we have. We need to put statically the, I mean to say, the spacing or the paragraph or the break. We need to put it statically, right?
HTML is a static language only.
Okay.
HTML is not a dynamic language.
Mm.
HTML will display your data wherever you want.
Okay.
You have to give the data.
Okay.
How you want to display, you have to inform to HTML. HTML is ready to display, but you have to guide them, okay, how to display. Okay.
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 Yeah, I'm clear.
Go ahead. Next, after that. So this table is ready. We can leave this file and we can come for the next file. Okay. See, when you go to the offices, when we work in the industry, when you go to the hospital, when we go to the anywhere, okay, one person is not sufficient to do everything. There will be different people will be there, right? So similar way, all the functionality one technology cannot handle. So for that different technology we have to use the multiple technology for multiple functionality according to need. Okay. HTML can do something, CSS can do something. Something and something if you mix together, it will become more thing, correct? Again, JavaScript can do something. Once we mix three features together, then something better will come. But when you mix three things, HTML will go out. HTML will say, sorry, I will not work together. Then CSS and JavaScript will say, sorry, we are helpless. Suppose three technology mixed together, maybe JavaScript will come out. JavaScript will say, no, I will not work, or there is error. JavaScript is not able to execute. Then again, HTML, CSS will be under the limited order. So limitation of the technology is there. Because of that, multiple technologies are there in the market. Okay, so we will learn one by one. And automatically, once the time will come, multiple feature will get applied. Okay. Go ahead next. Next we have in developer guide, we have written another option called row span. Okay, so it used to combine the space of two or more TR. For example, this is the page we have. Two places we are displaying in progress, in process,
Yes.
two places, and both are just one after other. One completed is in the beginning, another completed is in the last. But in between what we have? Two record we have there, same data is coming.
Yes.
So table says like if just one after other, if you are getting two similar record and both are dealing with the similar meaning, same content, then why to display two times? Do something where the content of first row, sorry, the first TD and second TD, the first row TD and second row TD, you combine together. So you have to display only one time. You don't have to display two times. That will become a what? Row span. Row span. So row number 2 and row number 3, we will combine together, not for other TD, only for the last TD. Then after that, what will happen? The data will display only one place in between both. It will represent for both. Okay. So that we are going to create the next example. In this, it will become heavy and it may make you confused. Let's go. So next file, you can copy till TR. Till here you copy. Okay, whichever the way you understand to copy that. And this much of code paste in the next file, table4.html. Till TR you copy and paste under the table4.html. Copy till here, paste in the next file, body, close the body, and HTML. After table, after TR, table is also supposed to join. We can write here table4.html. Okay, so hope till here we have done it. Come down after that. In this call customer list, you can add here hyphen row span example. Row span example. Okay, let me run this file. How that look? This look like this. Same. Now come inside. First customer have all the details. Let's write a customer TD serial number 01, next city, customer name, under next city, mobile number, something, next city as Bangalore, next city service, repair, next city, in process, in process. Okay, check now. So for one customer, it will display everything. Second customer and third customer both belong to Chennai. So copy the first here, write user number 2. Ramaswamy. 22222 is from Chennai. Is looking for bike repair. Work is completed. Okay, one more user we have. He is also from Chennai only. Hello. Okay, now let's go ahead. Write the next user, user number 3, TRTD, that is called 03 TD. Next, he is from is something 33333, and he also from the Chennai. He is looking for short-term course. Next, he is still pending. So you saw 2 users belong to same place. 2 users belong to same city. Hope ready? Please check now. So 3 users are ready. In that, two records are duplicate. Chennai, 2 are similar. So what we want is, we wanted that both should not display Chennai, both the places there should not be Chennai. Chennai should be only one place. Okay, Chennai should be only one place. And it should represent for both the user. So solution is, for the first TD, where the first record appear, in the first occurrence, you have to write the row span. So Chennai is 2 times, but this is the first occurrence for the user number 2. So for the user number 2, you have to write row span equal to 2. Why only 2? Because
Only two.
it should reflect
Only
in the first as well as second, 2 places. One is the current TD and it should occupy one more in the next TD, next row TD. So we say, okay, TD you take the place here and the same TD will be permitted to take the place in the next row also. So from the next row, Chennai you have to delete. Chennai we have to delete. Hope you deleted the Chennai.
yes.
Check now, getting combined together. So your row will look like this. Here. The Chennai represent to the first user, second user also, and Chennai only represent to the third user also. Right? So which property we follow? The row span. Row span used to combine the space of 2 or more TR. To combine the space of 2 or more TR. Right? Hope ready. Let's write the next user. The next user, third user, and fourth user. Work status is pending only. Okay, suppose the third user status is pending. The fourth user is also going to come. His work status is also pending. So how to display that? Okay, so we can come inside and add the user number 4, TD 04, zero 04, zero 04, write the TD, name is something Ramesh, his number is 555, okay. After that, he is from Bangalore. Okay, then after that, he is looking for something else. Okay, he's looking for assume like job, and then last his status is also still pending. Okay, status is pending. Hope ready. Save it and check now. You will find pending is coming how many times? 2 times. We want instead of being 2 time pendings, it should display only 1 time pending. Because both are just one after other. Then solution will be, we can go to the code and in the first occurrence, not in the second occurrence, in the first occurrence, that is called user number 3. For user number 3, last TD you will write row span equal to 2. Row span is a 2. And then last user, last column is not required. If you want to keep comment here, this is called comment in HTML. Exclamation, less than exclamation, minus minus, again minus minus, greater than. This is called as a comment. You can comment that block. Okay, ready? Check now. Right? Pending is coming how many times? Only 1 time.
So this is not a point.
Which one?
Post and TD pending.
Last comment block
Yes.
required. Because after that there is no any extra record. See, we are saying like if you will not add then also it will look better. Let me remove that. We have added here call span how much?
Already done, sir.
Row span 2. This also if it is there, what will happen is one will go outside. See,
Yes.
one pending went outside. That is wrong structure, right?
But this one is removed.
Which one? This one. If you remove, then that is required.
This last one. Number.
That's what they are. Whether you comment it or remove it.
Yes.
Comment is also same thing. Suppose I commented here, block comment. So this got commented. Okay, so it is like, assume like it is there only, but it will not come in the browser. Your compiler will ignore that line. That is called comment line. Comment line, what is the comment line? Comment lines are those lines that will get ignored by the browser. Browser will not read your commented line. Hope ready? Let's go to the next file. Now you add one TD, add one more customer where the city remains same. Add one more customer where city remain same. There you have to use the row span. Add one more customer where city remain same. Which remain same in the sense Bangalore. The customer number 5 also should belong to Bangalore, and for him also you need to not display 2 times. So use the row span again here and check how you can do something. Oh, we are trying. Hope you are reading.
Yes.
So what we did, we added one TR. There we added the list of details, number 5. Then we added some name. Next we added the phone number. Correct. Next we added city name. Next we added which one? Service. Maybe new car. Now after that, status ordered. But he is also belong to where? Bangalore. So in the row number 4, we have a Bangalore. We should write here
Those kinds.
row span 2 and city we should delete from the last row, or we should comment it, right? So this will be look like this. TR and TR in the first tier, 4th number TR, we have Bangalore, whereas in the last year we don't have Bangalore. Just we have added only which one? 5 cities only, 5 TD we have added, and row span will cover till here. Let me show you how that look. is like this. So this skill will required when you are creating some kind of a report, when you are creating some type of you can say this one invoice bill copy. Okay, so in that case, this skill will be useful. Row span and call span. Right? So hope ready. Let's go ahead. We got some idea on row span, call span. We have many more examples we will be creating further. Next, we have to see another example to get some idea on this property. One property is missing, that is called V align, vertical align. You have seen here only align means horizontal align, left, right, center. But what will come under the V align? How that V align looks, right? So let's go. Create next file, table5.html. Table5.html. Hope ready? Table 5. HTML body you follow. Inside that, write a table. Inside this table, give some align. First align. V align is for the TR and TDTH. For table, you will follow the align. As center, cell padding, some 10-15, no problem. Next, write here one caption or leave caption. Write a border to understand where it is starting and where it is ending. Okay, hope ready. Let's go inside, write a TR and follow the TD. This TD keep call span too. So it will cover the space of 2 columns. It will cover the space of 2 columns. Mm.
Hello, sir.
Tell me, sir.
Yeah, maybe a small doubt I have. See, by default, the width is 100%, right?
No. By default, width is equal to content.
Oh, okay. It's like wrap content. It will wrap according to the size, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. And the cells padding is like a margin top right, left bottom, something like that.
Cells padding, cell spacing or cell padding?
Cell padding.
Cell padding apply the space inside the TD and TH. That will be equal from top and equal from bottom. Equal from left and equal from right.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Written. So
Okay.
content of this TD will leave from top, from left, from bottom, from right, this much. How much? 10 px. 10 px. That is called 10 px.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Right. The next TR. Inside that you follow 2 TD. 2 TD. Because in the previous row we have follow how many TD? We have follow call span 2. That meaning we follow 2 TD. Now let us come to this TD and give some content in both. Content should be non-equal. Content should be less and more. Content should be in one table, one TD less content and another TD more content. Right, like this. Second TD should have less content and first TD should have more content. Then clearly we will understand what is the row span and how it is going to work. What is that? This one, V-align. So hope you are ready. Save the file and check once. Oh, it's went little something. We can limit the width of the table. Hold on, it's become by default 100% according to contents to the full width. If we limit it, it will not go for the full width. Let's keep the width as a somewhere 500. According to content, it will get expressed. Hope ready? 500 width we are given.
Yes.
Let us check now. It's look like this. But in this still we are not able to see the row span. Let me increase the, sorry, that one, which one? Vertical align, V align. Let me increase the width of second TD, content of second TD. Then, yeah, see, it's become something here there. No problem. Let's write the width now. Width for the TD, 20%. Width for second TD is 80%. 80% of how much? 80% of your 500. Because table width is how much? 500. In the 500, 20% will go to the 1 TD and 80% will go to the second TD. Now you check. It will look little different. Then we will apply the row span. This one, vertical align. Then we will apply the V align. Hope ready? Ready? Let us check now how that look. It's like this. Content went up down. Now we have an option called V align. In the TR we can write as a V align equal to top. Your content will print from the upper section. It will not print from the bottom. Hope ready? Check now how it is happening. Contents are starting from top.
Yes.
That is called V align. As a vertical align. V align as a vertical align. Right. So hope we got some idea. Now we'll